Hey guys, McReaps here, and welcome back to the final episode of McReaps Plays Wolfenstein The New Order. Wolfenstein The New Order. I like to call it Stein. Makes me feel all German. Anyway, this is just a McReaps thoughts or Wolfenstein discussion, whatever you want to call it. We'll name it something, it'll be in the video. You'll be watching this, it'll already be named. But here goes. My views on the game are thus. Really enjoyed it. Thought the voice acting was phenomenal. The characters were great. I really enjoyed Max, the simpleton, old hamhead. He was cool. Bobby, I liked how I despised him initially. And he was slowly going into his little world of depression. And he does one drastic thing to just end it all. Only to later find out that his wife, was it, or his girlfriend, was actually writing back. That was kind of sad. There's a lot of sad moments in there. You actually pin them all down. I don't know. The massive downside to the game for me is it's too easy. Like, we'll get into the stats and a few things in a second. I probably will play it again. I won't play it on stream. But it looks like there's two timelines. You got Fergus, obviously the one that I chose, or you got Wyatt. I'm not sure how much it changes the story. I don't know if you're still going to die at the end, but it'd be interesting to see where it all goes. I thought that graphically it was spot on. It's absolutely just, it captures that whole feel of this superpower. Like, everything was big, everything was just had that Nazi feel, if that's even a thing. I guess it is a thing. It's just, it worked flawlessly. I thought the game was phenomenal. The ending was, some people say it's disappointing. Like, I've just had a look at that ending, like what people thought of the ending on the internet in general, and people were just, well, it just fucking ends, blah blah blah. But it doesn't really, does it? I think Blasco had to die. Let's be honest, the amount of times where he almost died was fucking insane. It was a twist that I didn't think was coming, because they built him up to pretty much being vulnerable. He was a man of steel. And then at the last second, they're like, yep, you know what? He's not. And I thought that was really cool. The fact that he stayed strong to get everybody out is exactly what that character would do. And I never expected him to get blown up. I don't think he would have gone that way, to be honest. I think he would have held the grenade and thrown it or something. But it was a nice twist anyway. And it kind of leaves it open for another game. Like, people are saying, well, it just ends. We have no closure. You've got closure of the story that you get involved in. The story of Death's Head. And how he's creating all these super machines. It closes that really well. But it leaves, is it Frau Elga or something? I forget her name. The ugly woman. It leaves her open to be the next super villain in Wolfenstein 2. So I think that's really well done. And if these paths that you take, like I chose Fergus, some people obviously chose Wyatt. If that follows on to the next game, maybe you're playing as that character, which would be kind of cool. Or you play as Anya. I don't know. But it definitely leaves it wide open, which, from a business standpoint, is what you want to do, right? You want to keep people on the edge of the seats. I enjoyed it. I thought the ending was really well done. The boss fight, I've not had a boss fight that I've been happy with in a long time, and although it was very, very easy, it came down to a lot of trial and error for me. Like I died for stupid reasons. But once you've figured out, hold on a minute, we obviously need to get away from this guy because we can't do damage, then it becomes kind of easy again. So I'm going back to that whole, the game is too easy. Like on Uber, I want it pretty much to be, you have to stealth through certain stealth sections, or you just instantly die. Whether it's a turret trains on you and you get blasted away. I want there to be some element of Uber that doesn't just mean more enemies or the same amount of enemies, but they take more damage and you take more damage. I want it to be more challenging and not just a numbers game. So that's my biggest gripe. But the fact that there's stealth in there at all, I thought that was really cool. Obviously, you never had to do one tiny bit of stealth. In the perks thing, I really enjoyed. Like just trying to get these silly little mini achievements to upgrade your character. It's a pretty cool little touch. As a protagonist, I think Blazkowicz was really cool. Fergus was the man for me. He was like the guy that held everything together, character-wise for me. Excuse me, I'm all hiccups. It made William seem more real because Fergus was so over the top. It kind of balanced out Blazkowicz, or whatever his name was, Blazko. It balanced him out anyway. But let's get into the stats of things. So I was really surprised at how many times I died, even though the game was super easy. Let's have a look. Let's go into extras. Go into the stats. Okay, so we only got 57% complete. But I'm guessing that's because I've not done the quiet timeline. The times died 119. I thought it was probably 90 tops. There was some stupid deaths in there, like falling off things and all that shit. I'd say a good 30 to 40 of those was from that section where I went in the window. And yeah, it's went in the window and it was like 3 shots and I was dead from certain enemies. But thoroughly enjoyed it. So let's have a look. Total kills 977. There's plenty of killing going on in there. Let's have a look at some of the more interesting ones. The knife kills 91. Kills from cover only 73. I hardly ever really use cover. Kills using a turret 105. I guess that goes with the turrets that I'm walking around with as well, right? Because there's no way I'm mowed down 105 people. Kills while sprint sliding, only 3, enough to get the achievement, nothing more. Throwing knife kills, 22, done pretty well with them. Grenade throwbacks, I never even knew you could throw back the grenades. So we'll definitely try that on the next run through when I choose Wyatt. Indirect kills, that's bouncing it off the floor, not enough. I needed 5 I think for the achievement, so not enough for that. Heavy soldiers, Panzerhunds 3. That's pretty good. It's a rank D, not the best, but pretty good I think. For somebody that sucks balls at FPSs, played it on Uber, had a blast with it. Yeah, the video's getting a lot longer than I thought it would actually, so I'm just blathering on. I'd be really interested to know what you guys thought. Have you played the game? What did you think to the ending? Have you played both trees of the game, both Wyatt and Fergus? Which was your favourite? Does the ending change? Like, I don't want to jump on the wikis or anything to find out how they differ, because I mean, what's the point in playing the second playthrough if I go and do that? So no spoilers on the Wyatt side, but just a yes or no if this story actually changes significantly. Like, does the ending change? It's probably the biggest question that I've got. Yeah, give me your views. Like, my criticisms of the game are it's just too easy. The stealth, I mean, it's there, but it's a weird kind of stealth in this game because it's not necessary. Like, you could just run and gun all the way through it, but that's Wolfenstein, right? I wasn't expecting any stealth elements. It was a nice little change of pace when I wanted to do that. But adding a mechanic that you don't really need to use in the game, I don't know. It's kind of iffy. But I enjoyed it personally. What did you think? Did you like the stealth element? What was your likes and dislikes of the game? And are you looking forward to part 2? Do you think there's going to be a part 2? I personally think there's one going to be next year or the year after. And I am very much looking forward to it. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I'm going to do this at the end of every Let's Play from now on. Just a little summary of how I thought the game went. We'll look at any stats if there is stats. And just try to drum up a little bit of conversation in the channel. Did you think the characters played off together? Was you disappointed to see, like, my biggest pet hate, I guess, out of that was the fact that we got that couple together in the jail, and they were the ones that got slaughtered in the in Berlin. It's kind of shitty. This is kind of spoiler heavy. I'll need to put a spoiler alert on it now. But did you think Blazko should have died at the end? Yes or no? Catch you guys next time. The next game we will be playing is the Witcher series, 1 through till 3, and then we'll also be playing Witcher 4. Wait, sorry, 1 through till 2, so 1 and 2, and then we'll be playing 3 when that comes out as well, immediately, because it looks amazing. If there's any other games that you guys want me to play, feel free to ask. I might very well tell you to fuck off, but then again, probably won't. If I've got them, I will try my very best to keep you guys happy. After all, this is for my enjoyment, but it's also for your entertainment. And if you're not enjoying it, I'm still going to do it. I'm not going to lie, I'll still do it because I'm a selfish bastard. But it would be nice if I was playing something that both you and me enjoyed. Thanks guys, hope you've had a great time, hope you enjoyed the series. If you did, give it a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.